Hey everyone, it's Jen with Timeline Tarot, and this is your tarot card for the week of March 23rd, 2025. I'm going to begin with Aries, work my way around the zodiac wheel here, ending at Pisces. Timestamps, as always, will be in the description box. I've set the intentions of this reading to be for your sun, moon, rising, as well as your Venus placements. So you're welcome to look at any of those placements or maybe another placement that you regularly follow. If you're not sure what your placements are, also in the description box is a link where you can obtain your free birth chart, take a look at that site, and then just come back here and click on the timestamp for the respective placement or placements that you wish to view. At the end of this reading, I will do a collective general reading for everyone watching, utilizing our mystery card here at the bottom of this deck. Do keep in mind, my friend, this is a collective general reading. It is not individualized or personalized to you, and therefore messages may come through today that do not fully resonate. And if that happens, please don't get upset. It just means that that one particular message is intended for someone else of your sign or your sign's placement. So as I always say in a collective reading, take what fits, how it fits, and leave what doesn't. With all that said, let's begin. Hello, Aries. Let's see what your tarot card is for the week of March 23rd, 2025. You have the Four of Pentacles. What situation in your life are you still holding on to? Tell me more about the Four of Pentacles here for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. Why is the Four of Pentacles here for Aries? What situation in your life are you still holding on to? Bottom of the deck, we have Ace of Cups. Tell me more about this for Aries, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. Why is the Four of Pentacles their tarot card for the week? One more shuffle. Thank you. First card out, Six of Cups, the Ace of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Tower. Bottom of the deck, you have Page of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. That leaves the Knight of Wands to the Eight of Cups, to the Queen of Cups, and then we see the Ace of Cups again at the bottom of this deck. So, Aries, it looks like this week you are holding on to a soulmate, soul bond connection. This could be with a friend, a family member, could be a colleague, your neighbor, could be a lover. Take it how it resonates. Soulmates and soul bonds and our soul contracts come in a wide variety of people. I feel like you have gained clarity on whatever this soulmate, soul bond connection is to you, meaning like what it actually means to you or the value that it holds in your life. And maybe beforehand, this soulmate, soul bond contract was one that you weren't quite sure if you wanted to invest in it or not with that Seven of Pentacles energy. But then we see some type of communication here is received in the Page of Swords, and that almost triggers for you your intuition and tells you to start investing in this again. So I'm going to clarify the Tower for you, and then we're going to clarify that Page of Swords. Bottom of the deck, we have Seven of Wands. So I feel like beforehand, whoever this person is in your life, and it's different for all of you, this was someone that you had boundaries up with or your guard up with. You were standing your ground with this person. Tell me more about the Tower. One more shuffle. Thank you. The Tower is being clarified by the Ten of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, and the Four of Swords. And what is this Page of Swords here for Aries? What is the Page of Swords? One more shuffle. Thank you. Page of Swords is being clarified by the Lovers, the Seven of Swords, and the Six of Wands. Whoa, look at you. Bottom of the deck, we have Page of Wands to the Six of Pentacles to the King of Cups. You could be dealing with a Gemini this week. We also have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and that Page of Swords. You have Pisces here in the High Priestess, Scorpio in the Death card, and Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and the King of Cups. And of course, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in the Page of Wands. Well, it looks like that at some point in this connection, and for some of you, it was last week. Maybe for some of you, it'll be this week. There will be something that transpires that triggers a near ending to the connection. Now, honestly, I think for most of you, this happened already. But if you're on a different timeline and it hasn't happened yet, just know that it's happening this weekend. I'm going to say a near ending and not a complete ending because the Four of Swords tells me you're still healing from whatever this is, and you are making the choice to strategically move towards this individual. So even if there was a full break here, for something is stirring here within you this week. Maybe it's a little bit of Mercury retrograde. I don't know. But you're holding on to this person. You're holding on to this soulmate soul bond contract here, regardless of what has transpired, regardless of your reluctancy to invest in it. This is an active choice you are making. I do believe you're the one communicating with this individual, and you're doing it in a very strategic like way, deciding to invest in this. Now you're going to take it slow, cross watcher. So don't think that, Aries is coming in and slapping a ring on it. They're not. They're going to take it super slow, but they are willing to invest in this connection if you're willing to invest in it as well. And look, if you want to reverse this energy or these messages, you certainly can. But either way, I have Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus holding on to a soulmate soul bond connection. So if some of you know that you're actively making the choice to salvage this connection, then Aries, that part of the message is for you. And if you know definitively that you're not, then it looks like your person is approaching you. But either way, my darling, you are holding on to it energetically because of some clarity that you have received. That is what I have for you, Aries, for the week of March 23rd, 2025. Your tarot card for the week is the Four of Pentacles. What situation in your life are you still holding on to? It looks like for this week, it is a soulmate soul bond connection. That is what I have for you, my friend. If you like this message and it resonates with you, or you wish to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, Aries, I am wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Taurus. See what your tarot card is for the week of March 23rd, 2025. You have the Nine of Cups. What situation in your life is bringing you emotional fulfillment? Ooh la la, Taurus. I love getting a good Taurus reading. My best friend is a Taurus. I know the Bull Gang has gone through a lot in the last 12 months, 11 months that I've been reading for you. Lots of highs and certainly lots of lows. So it looks like this may actually be a good week for you, Taurus. If not, this could be a week of epiphanies where you're deciding what your true emotional fulfillment is or where it resides. Tell me more about the Nine of Cups here for Taurus, please. Yeah, see the way your cards are shuffling? I feel for a long time you've been undecided. I feel like you're about to make a decision. Tell me more about the Nine of Cups here for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. Bottom of the deck, Taurus, we have the Seven of Swords. You know how much I dislike that card for you guys. I really do. And my best friend Kyle just went, oh, not again. So let's see what this is all about. Tell me more about the Nine of Cups here for Taurus, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. One more shuffle. Thank you. Nine of Cups is being clarified by the Ace of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, the Two of Swords, and the Hangman. Well, you're about to figure it all out. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Cups, bam. The Empress, bam. And the Nine of Wands, bam. I love this. The bottom of the deck, that is the Knight of Wands, the Five of Wands, and the Seven of Pentacles, and the good old Judgment card. Remember, we saw that Seven of Swords. I don't know what sneaky trickster behavior or energy you've been dealing with, Taurus, but this week, you're having the mental aha clarity after being paused for quite some time, being undecided for quite some time. I feel like you're realizing that the situation in your life that brings you emotional fulfillment is you. You're the situation. You're the energy. Whatever this trickster thing is, you're seeing it very clearly. You are deciding this week to pour into yourself. Brava. I love this. Ace of Cups, the Empress, and the Nine of Wands. I have a group of Taurians here, and Taurian Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus, who are not giving up this week. Maybe they didn't win the battle, but they certainly didn't lose it either. They are persevering. They are nurturing themselves. They are rebirthing themselves in a new way and pouring a hell of a lot of love into themselves because they are frankly tired of the trickster behavior that they have been dealing with. Tell me a little bit about this clarity here that Taurus is having. Ace of Swords. I love this. I kind of feel like whatever this is, like the truth or the clarity has been eluding you for a long time. And you know, maybe for some of you, you didn't want to see it. You know, we've all been there. But this week, you're seeing it, and you're seeing it crystal clear. Tell me more about this Ace of Swords here for Taurus, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. Bottom of the deck, Taurus, 3 of Cups. It's almost like a cause for celebration. You could also be realizing that a group of people are not for you. It'll be different for all of you. Tell me more about the Ace of Swords here for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. One more shuffle. Thank you. Ace of Swords clarified by the 8 of Cups. There you go. And the 8 of Wands and the King of Cups. Bravo to you. Bottom of the deck, the Sun, the 2 of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles. Because there's got to be something better for me out there somewhere else. That's your realization and your epiphany. You know, Taurus, I don't know who this King of Cups is. It doesn't have to be a water sign, a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But we've seen this in your readings before where you have an individual. Could be a friend. For some of you, it's a family member. For others of you, it's a colleague. It's a boss. It's a business partner. Yes, for some of you, it's a lover. This is an individual who, while they are emotionally balanced, they do not express their emotions well. The King of Cups, and a lot of people confuse King of Cups with Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is the romantic knight. That is the charmer, right? That's the romantic knight riding in on the white horse and all of those fairy tale kind of stories that we've heard growing up. King of Cups is very different. Emotionally balanced, yes. Emotionally checked out at times, yeah. And that's because they don't know how to verbally express it. It's a very stoic individual. They'll perform acts of service for you, but to actually sit there and tell you how much they appreciate you or love you, they do not. And so that is a downfall for me in respect to the King of Cups. I don't know who this person is. They don't have to be a water sign, and they don't have to be a male. I don't read body parts. This is just, you know, someone leaning into masculine energy. But either way, I see you emotionally disconnecting from this person. I see the feeling I got was there has to be something better out here. And that's exactly what you have. The Sun, the 2 of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles. You're like, I know that there's something better out there for me, and I'm going to find it. And that's what you're doing. So, you know, King of Cups could represent the community you live in, the job that you currently work at, maybe the industry you're in, very well could be a partner. Whoever it is to you, you are emotionally disconnecting from them this week after a period of stagnation. Not really sure whether you wanted to stay with blank, right? Because I don't know what King of Cups is. So you weren't quite sure for a while if you were going to stay at blank or stay with blank. And you're deciding this week you're not. And I think it's because of that 7 of Swords that we saw at the bottom of the deck at the onset of your reading. Instead, you are deciding to pour into yourself and also invest Pentacle energy in how you can leave whatever this King of Cups is representing to you. You, my friend, are leaving the 8 of Cups and you are well on your way to the 9 of Cups, which I absolutely love for you. So what situation in your life is bringing you emotional fulfillment? 2-part answer here, Taurus. 1, you're realizing it's you. And 2, you're realizing it's not blank, that King of Cups, whomever or whatever they represent. You are on your way now, emotionally at least. And for some of you, it'll be a little bit before you actually physically get on the go. But this week, you're emotionally checking out and investing in you. Because in your heart of hearts, you know there's something better out there for you. Tarot card for the week, my love, 9 of Cups. What situation in your life is bringing you emotional fulfillment? That is your tarot card for the week of March 23rd, 2025. If you like this message and it resonates with you, or you wish to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, Taurus, I am wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Gemini Twin Gang. Let's see what our tarot card is for the week of March 23rd, 2025. We have the 6 of Swords. What do you need to remove yourself from for peace of mind? I love it. Now, what precedes the 6 of Swords is the 5 of Swords. So for some of you, you're just moving on from conflict, an argument, a disagreement. Swords are not only the words we speak to others, they're also the words we speak to ourselves. Some of you may be moving on from thinking negative thoughts or thinking poorly of yourself or existing in a lack mentality or having a lack mindset. So tell me more about the 6 of Swords here for Gemini, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. What do you need to remove yourself from for peace of mind? Tell me more about this for Gemini. I'm going to shuffle that one more time, Gemini, because I got a little stuck there. Bottom of the deck, Gemini, we have the Fool. And you're off. A new beginning. Now, it doesn't mean, again, that you're physically leaving anything. You could be emotionally or mentally deciding to leave something in the past. So you can move into calmer waters emotionally or mentally. Tell me more about this Six of Swords here for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. First card out, Five of Pentacles. I did mention being in lack. Wheel of Fortune, not taking that with us. And the Sun, holy bonkers. Definitely not taking that with us in the next leg of our journey. And the Four of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, King of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, and the Four of Cups. That leaves the Nine of Cups to the Death card, to the Knight of Cups here, and the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Gemini, I love this for you. This feeling of abandonment, this feeling, and I don't know where this trauma comes from for some of you. Maybe for some of you, it's rooted in childhood. You know, we have three individuals on this card. Two of them appear to be adults, and one of the adults is holding a child. So maybe for some of you, this is rooted in childhood. For others of you, it could come from one bad relationship you had, maybe a string of relationships that you've had. And those relationships could be platonic or romantic. It doesn't matter where or how you had this embedded in you. At some point in your life, and it has stuck with you until today, someone made you feel like you were not good enough. You were not worthy of praise, or you were not worthy of love, or you were damaged goods, or you were not good enough. There's also a feeling here of being devalued. So someone in your life at some point devalued you, made you feel less than. Some of you, you could feel like a person or people don't stay in your life for a long time because you're not worth anything. But again, that's a lack mentality on your part. What I see here happening is the wheel is spinning. This is Jupiterian energy. Jupiter happens to be in our sign. So the wheel is spinning. And in this new cycle of your life, which you are full steam ahead towards happiness, 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles, you're leaving behind this feeling of abandonment or lack or not feeling good enough. Again, I don't know what this is for you, feeling left out in the cold. It's different for all of you. But, and I know for some tarot readers, the Four of Pentacles is a step down from the Five of Pentacles, but I'm not seeing it that way in this reading. The Five of Pentacles is I'm not good enough. The Four of Pentacles is I'm stable and I have everything that I need. And if I can accrue more in my life and get to the 10 of Pentacles, fantastic. But if this is all I have is the Four, I'm good with the Four. I feel like this new chapter of your life, again, regardless of whatever this was, it's not coming with you. And because of that, you are way more steady and stable. This is going to open up doors for you, Gemini, in terms of your finances, King of Pentacles, more options and choices in life. Some of these options and choices you're going to outright reject. Others of them, you know, you will contemplate. But the fact is, by doing this act this week, deciding to move on from this Five of Pentacles, for those of you who are emotionally detaching, energetically detaching from this trauma that you accumulated at some point in your life, this is now opening the door for you to greater stability, greater financial abundance, more opportunities and options headed your way. And the Nine of Cups, I mean, Nine of Cups to the Death card, to the Knight of Cups, to the Two of Cups. For some of you, this will strengthen your current soulmate, soul bond connections. For others of you, it will help you find a romantic partner. Gemini, you're redefining how you love yourself. And because of that, it's like the universe is pouring in all of these cups of love now. You're making yourself more susceptible to platonic and romantic relationships. And all it took was an act of self-love, realizing that whomever or whatever embedded this in you was not love. It did not come from a loving place. You're really leaving this behind. This is not going to resonate for every Gemini or Gemini placement. I'm a Gemini sun. I'm totally resonating with this message right now. But if you're not, it's okay. Just check another placement. There's no other way for me to read this, particularly with the intuitive messages that I'm getting. Gemini, you're leaving behind this abandonment wound. Do I think it's 100% healed for you? No. But I think by the end of the week, this is what you are eclipsing. We have a new moon in Libra, which is our sister sign on March 29th. Libra is represented by the Justice card. It's all about what is fair and what is balanced. It's also karmic justice as well. I feel like you're clearing some karmic debt here. March 29th is also a partial solar eclipse. That is a moment where we can eclipse something out of our life. You are eclipsing whatever is this Five of Pentacles and however was embedded in you. And for some of you, you're even going to eclipse the person or people who put it there. Meaning, if you're still communicating with them, I don't think you're going to be communicating with them very much after March 29th. And for those of you where you're currently not communicating with them, I don't think you're going to give this person or these people a lot of thought after that partial solar eclipse. You're off to a new adventure here, strengthening your soulmate, soul bond connections. And if you think you're going to sit at the Four of Pentacles for long, you're wrong, because what you don't see coming in your near future is the Ten of Pentacles. And that's what I was saying, being more financially abundant and more cups of love now, platonic and romantic, can flow to you and through you, Gemini, because you're clearing some karmic debt here by getting rid of this wound or healing this wound once and for all. Bravo to you, Gemini. I love this for you. I really do. Your tarot card for the week is the Six of Swords. What do you need to remove yourself from in order to have peace of mind? For some of you, you are removing these past hurts of abandonment and trauma that at some point in your life was instilled in you. The Gemini Collective is emotionally timeline jumping this week into calmer waters. That is what I have for you, my loves, for the week of March 23rd, 2025. If you like this message and it resonates with you, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, Gemini, I am wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Cancer. Let's see what your tarot card is for the week of March 23rd, 2025. You have the Hangman. What situation in your life do you need to look at from a different perspective? If you can see it from a different perspective, you can gain greater clarity. You will also create a new strategy or plan. I'm pretty sure I did the angel message, which will be out on Sunday, and I'm pretty sure there was something about strategy in that also. Tell me more about the Hangman here, please, for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. There's something here you need to see from a different perspective. If you can see it in a different perspective, you will handle it differently or heal from it differently. Tell me more about this, please, for Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. I just saw the Six of Swords. Ironically, that was Gemini's card for the week in their deck. Bottom of the deck, Two of Cups. There's a soulmate, soul bond connection here. It could be platonic, meaning a friend or a family member. For others of you, it's with a lover. You need to see this in a different perspective. The Tower. Your aha epiphany moment here, Cancer, which will lead you to celebration. Tell me more about this, please, for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. What do they need to know about the Hangman? What situation in your life do you need to look at from a different perspective? One more shuffle. Thank you. Hangman, clarified by the Sun. Well, definitely seeing something from a different perspective would be shedding some light on it, right? Let's keep going. Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Wands. This has been heavy. Page of Cups. And there's the aha. The gentle, quiet aha. Judgment, Five of Cups, and King of Wands. Wow. That leaves the King of Cups, the Three of Swords, and the Page of Swords. Cancer, I think you're done with the hurt. I literally just got chills. There's a situation here in your life, my love, a particular situation, environment, or connection. You're shedding some light on it. Now, I don't know what Ten of Pentacles is for some of you. Ten of Pentacles could be a family situation, could be an employment situation. This could be a family-run or family-owned company that you work for. This very well could be in regards to your finances. Ten of Pentacles is anything. This could be marriage. This could be wills. This could be inheritances. Long-term stability. Whatever it is, it has been heavy for you. Ten of Wands. It has been burdensome dealing with this situation, environment, connection, ordeal. You have a Page of Cups here. You have a message or information. Something is coming to you and it will trigger for you this judgment call, meaning you're going to, whatever information this is, and it could be an aha epiphany moment, it will strike a chord with you in a way that it will call upon you to go within and listen to your inner calling. I'm not saying that this is going to be the easiest decision for you to make. And I'm not saying that there isn't any loss or grief or remorse in making this decision, but you're going to take action on whatever this is as soon as you see this in a different perspective. I know that's really vague. Let me see what I can get for you from out of that Page of Cups. Remember, it's a general collective reading. Tell me more about the Page of Cups here, please, for Cancer. Some kind of message, information, conversation you have with someone. Bottom of the deck, Seven of Pentacles. There's something here that you have not been sure I want to invest in, right? Seven of Pentacles. I don't know if I want to invest any more pentacle energy, time, love, money, commitment, resources, etc. into blank. Whatever that blank is going to be different for all of you. It's regarding some type of finance or stability. So take that how it resonates as well. But this is communication about it. Tell me more about this Page of Cups here, please. One more shuffle. And it hasn't been easy. The Page of Cups has an umbrella here. Like when it rains, it pours. So whatever this is hasn't been easy for you. It's been burdensome. Page of Cups clarified by the Eight of Swords, Ten of Cups, Nine of Pentacles. Well, you're setting yourself free from it. I don't know what it has been. Ten of Cups and Ten of Pentacles. I mean, for some of you, this is regarding your family. Your current relationship could be regarding your marriage. This very well could be a job. Could have to do with family financials. You've been really up in your head about it. Eight of Swords. I don't know what to do with this. Because this has been heavy. This has been really heavy. Ten of Pentacles and Ten of Cups is nice. Not when it's anchored by the Ten of Wands. You're letting go of this. Now, how you're doing that is different for all of you, but I know you're letting go of it. You've thought about it. You've been restricted by this. Look in the Eight of Swords card in this deck. She's actually free, but when she looks in the reflection in the pool of water, what she sees is herself, but she sees herself with a blindfold on, and she's all, wound up real tight, and she feels restrictive. So to the outside world, maybe you don't appear restricted by whatever this is, but internally, mentally, emotionally, you feel like you can't breathe, like it's getting harder and harder to breathe. So whatever this is has been heavy, very burdensome. You're setting yourself free from it. You're going from Ten of Pentacles and Ten of Cups to Nine of Pentacles. You're removing yourself. If the 10 is, I hate to say this, cross-watcher, if the 10 is you and Cancer, Cancer's deciding to become single or independent or autonomous of whatever this is, whatever family unit this is, whatever job this is, whatever situation this is, whatever legal battle maybe this is, 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, judgment. I don't know what this is for all of you, but I know there's an epiphany moment coming this week. Light will be shed, will be cast. You'll see this in a new perspective, and you're going to decide to become independent and autonomous of it. And you're going to feel really effing good when you do it. Does it come with some remorse and regret? Yep. Did you want to give up the fight? Did you want to leave this behind? No. But you're going to do that. And you're going to be really damn happy when you do. We have Three of Cups. We have Queen of Pentacles. And we have the High Priestess. Because somewhere in your heart of hearts and in your gut and your intuition, you know that this is the right thing to do. The Queen of Pentacles is a very nurturing queen. She takes care of herself. She takes care of her space. I think you know the only way to get back to you is to leave behind whatever this is. You're going from 10 of Pentacles to 9, and you're going from 10 of Cups to 3. I don't know if this is, you and a few people are leaving, maybe leaving a job altogether. That's possible. Maybe you're leaving a friend group. Maybe for some of you, this is you and your kids. You could be getting a divorce. I don't know what it is for you, but you're going from 10 to 9, and then in the cup deck here, you're going from 10 to 3. So you're really removing yourself emotionally from whatever this is, financially. I think this brings you a cause to celebrate. Three of Cups, Four of Wands. Yeah, this was no longer worth your investment, your pentacle energy. I think you're having an aha epiphany moment this week that whatever this has been for you, it's no longer worth the fight. And your win comes from walking away. King of Wands. You have the divine gift of free will. You don't have to do anything that the cards say. This is predictive energy. Some of you will go along with this prediction and some of you will not. And that's the beauty of, the divine gift of free will. But the majority of you, of the collective, are leaving this behind. And again, maybe for some of you, this is heartache and you're deciding this week, I'm not going to cry over this anymore. The relationship is over, or this person has left me, or they have passed on. I mean, for some of you, this could just be you deciding to become independent and autonomous of grief. And you're not going to cry over this anymore. For others of you, there's something that at some point in your life offered structure and stability, and you're deciding this week to become autonomous of it. You've seen it in a different perspective. It's no longer worth the fight. You want to be happy again. And whatever this is, stopped being happy for you a long time ago. That is what I have for you, Cancer, for the week of March 23rd, 2025. If you like this message and it resonates with you, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, my friend, I am wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Leo. Let's see what your tarot card is for the week of March 23rd, 2025. You have the Seven of Swords. What situation in your life do you need to protect and cherish? I feel like you don't want to fight, but you feel like you have to. That's the feeling I get here for Leo this week. I don't want to fight, but I will if I have to. Tell me more about the Seven of Swords here for Leo. Come on, everyone knows Leo is a lover, not a fighter. Every cross watcher is going to mother F me in the in the comments now. Tell me more about the Seven of Swords here for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. What situation in your life do you need to protect and cherish? Bottom of the deck, the Emperor. For some of you, it's you. You're stepping into the role of the Emperor, Empress this week. You're deciding you need to protect yourself. You don't want to fight, but it's I don't want to, but if I have to, I will. I'll take control of the situation. All right, tell me more about this for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. What do we need to know about the Seven of Swords for the week of March 23rd, 2025? One more shuffle. Thank you. Seven of Swords, clarified by the Six of Wands, Temperance, Queen of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles. You could be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces this week. We also have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sag in the Temperance card. Bottom of the deck, Nine of Pentacles. More earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have Judgment, and we have the Four of Swords. I'm telling you, you're making the judgment call. Look how in the Seven of Swords card in this deck, I say he, there's a man on the card, but whoever. The individual here is flanked, two swords on each side, which is your Four Swords. And the individual is holding three swords. So whatever this has been for you, it's already been heartbreaking, or it's already been difficult, or there's already been some kind of emotional distress. You want to heal from it. Again, it's, I don't want to fight, but if I have to, I will. Bottom of the deck, I have the Eight of Cups, I have the Three of Pentacles, and I have the Sun card. I mean, for some of you, this is work-related. There's definitely enough pentacle energy here for me to say it's regarding your security. Now, if you want to take that as emotional security, because I also have the Lovers card here for deep on this deck, you can. Right behind that, I have the actual Seven of Swords. So, I could be speaking to a Leo where you are guarding your pentacle energy. And for you, maybe your pentacle energy is your heart. Maybe it is your love, and it is your commitment, and it is your loyalty. And maybe you're a little bit weary of entering a new connection. Maybe that's what you're protecting and cherishing this week is your heart, because in the past you dealt with an energy or energies that, behaved in a lot of Seven of Sword behavior. For others of you, this is work related. You'd like to bring some sense of calmness and stability to a situation at work that there's been a lot of conflict. What precedes the Six of Wands is the Five of Wands. So there's been conflict and competition and stress and grief and ankle biting and, jabbing one another. And I think you're looking for victory. in this particular situation. I think you're trying to bring balance to it. You're trying to do it in a very emotional way, very emotionally balanced way. Again, the feeling I get here is I don't want to fight, but if I have to, I will. You're trying to bring balance to an imbalanced situation, environment, or connection. Tell me about the Page of Wands. I'm sorry, the Page of Pentacles. I just saw Queen of Pentacles here. I do think for some of you this is more career based, but we're just going to say Pentacle energy. And what that Pentacle energy is for all of you is different. But this is tangible and this is real. And you're willing to defend it at all costs. Tell me about this Page of Pentacles. And again, this is news and information, but it's tangible news and information. Bottom of the deck, the Fool. Some of you are getting an offer and you don't know if you want to accept it. I know it's Mercury retrograde. Don't sign any contracts, blah, 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 during Mercury retrograde. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Page of Pentacles, clarified by Queen of Wands, Four of Pentacles, and the World. Bottom of the deck, I have the Lover shows itself again. Lovers to the Magician, and then we have that Emperor again. Take these messages how they resonate to you. For some of you, Leos, you are, and I'm going to give you a couple of messages I get here. For some of you, you are finding victory and balance in love in a current connection that you have. I feel like this is someone that at some point you thought that this connection was done and over with. I feel like this person is coming in with some kind of offer. I don't know what that Page of Pentacles is. It's different for all of you. I think this person has a lot of love for you. This could be a very sincere apology. This could be someone looking to buy you something. This could be some kind of olive branch. This is someone who, judgment to the world, would like a new cycle with you. They're coming in with some fire, with some heat. They're they're extending their heart to you. They're coming across in a very grounded energy, wanting to rebirth the connection and wanting to heal the connection. And I don't think some of you are open to that, because I think in the past, this person shanked you a bit with that Seven of Swords. This will be your choice if you want to reconnect with this person. Could be a friend, family member, colleague, lover, you name it. For others of you, you have had an individual or a group of individuals that you have had conflict with, probably in the last week, maybe even the last couple of weeks. I think you're looking for peaceful resolution. I don't think you have a lot of love for this person, but this probably for most of you is either in like a larger group setting, so it could be at work, and for others of you, this could be within like a family dynamic. I think your attempt here is to like come across as someone who is the adult in the room. That's the feeling I'm getting here. And again, I go back to that original message. I don't want to fight. If I have to, I will. But you're really looking for compromise. I feel like you're dealing with a fire sign this week. They could be a water sign as well. Like they're holding on to whatever transpired in the past. A grudge, an argument, a disagreement, a disconnection. It's different for all of you. This person is holding on to it. This Queen of Wands, whoever he or she may be, I don't read body parts, but they're holding on to it. And I feel like you just want to put an end to it. I don't think you're looking to end the connection with this person. I feel like you're looking for victory by being the adult in the room. And you're making the judgment call that in order to heal this dynamic, you're willing to put your wands away. You're willing to put your swords away. You don't want to fight anymore. I kind of feel like the ball is in the other person's court. So for all of you, they're going to respond differently. But for you, this is a big victory. Because I think whatever the person has done here really could have pushed you to retaliate or to behave towards them the way they have behaved towards you. But again, I'm getting the feeling here like you're trying to see the bigger picture. You're trying to be the grown-up in the room, and you're trying to bring civility to what appears to be a very uncivilized setting. So bravo to you. It says, what situation in your life do you need to protect and cherish? I think for some of you, you're protecting your heart from a past person that shanked you at some point. And for others of you, you're looking to protect and cherish your peace within some type of group dynamic, whether that is platonic or professional. That is what I have for you, Leo. Your tarot card for the week is the Seven of Swords. This is for the week of March 23rd, 2025. If you like this message and it resonates with you, or you wish to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I am wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Virgo. Let's see what your tarot card is for the week of March 23rd, 2025. You have the Seven of Pentacles. What situation in your life are you ready to invest your time, energy, and money into? So there's something here for Virgo. You have been contemplating whether or not you want to invest in whatever this is. Let's see what this is all about. Tell me more about this Seven of Pentacles here for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. For my beautiful Virgos. Bottom of the deck, Six of Swords. Peace. Some of you want to invest in peace. Tell me more about the Seven of Pentacles for Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. One more shuffle. Thank you. Seven of Pentacles, Justice. Clarified by Justice, Judgment, the Magician, and the Knight of Cups. Bottom of the deck, High Priestess, Maron, Four of Cups, Ace of Cups. Bravo to you and the world. There's something here in your life, and it's different for all of you. You're deciding this week, I'm not putting any more pentacle energy into blank. Whatever blank is. A trauma you've had in the past, a broken heart, negative thinking, a particular situation, environment, or connection, you're putting an end to it. It's a judgment call you are making. I'm no longer investing my time, energy, and money into blank. And what you don't realize is this is one of the greatest acts of self-love you can do for yourself. And you're actually clearing karmic debt by doing that. I don't know what it is for you. It's different for all of you. But I know that you're clearing karmic debt. You've learned the lesson and you're letting go whatever's been plaguing you. And that is going to open your heart and heighten your intuition. Now, whatever it is you've been manifesting can come into you. Because I feel like beforehand, the divine was trying to bring you this Ace of Cups, this opportunity, and it's almost like you weren't recognizing it because your energy and your time, et cetera, was all invested in whatever this is. You had to learn to let go. What you're letting go of, different for all of you, but the majority of you are deciding this week to let it go. And of course you are, because the sign that the sign right next to you is Libra, and we have a new moon in Libra. So this is going to impact you greatly. It's also a partial solar eclipse. So I think by the end of the week, you are feeling balanced, justice. There we go with the Libra energy. I think you're eclipsing whatever this is out of your life. And when you do that, you're going to create energetic space for the new. Now, what the divine has been trying to bring you can actually come in. And not only does it come in, you want it. You want it and you see it and you have the energetic and emotional space for it now. Because whatever's been plaguing you for so long, you're eclipsing it. And your lesson was to eclipse it. So I don't know how long it's been. I mean, some of you have been holding on to this for 7+ years. Not after this week. I feel like your spirit guides and your ancestors and your ascendant masters are like, they're going to rally for you when you do this. I know that sounds weird and all woo-woo-ish sounding, but this is a big like Virgo got it feeling. Like Virgo got it feeling. And now you can clear your karmic debt. Your lesson here was to let go. To heal it, feel it, heal it, and let it go. And for those of you who've done that, and for some of you, it's taken you a long time, and I've been there, but now what you want can come into you. Tell me a little bit about the Karmic balance here of justice. Tell me a little bit about the karmic balance here. Clearing the karmic debt. And by doing this, you're creating good karma for yourself. This is beautiful. This is where abundance now will flow. If you're a Virgo and you haven't done this yet, this is the week to do it. Tell me more about justice here for Virgo. Bottom of the deck, the sun. Oh my God. Talk about the big reset here. The big reset here. Tell me more about justice here for Virgo. Sun, moon, rising, as well as Venus. One more shuffle. Thank you. The devil. Look what you're getting rid of. The Two of Pentacles. Maybe for the last 2 years you held on to this. And the Hierophant. You win. Checkmate. Bottom of the deck. Three of Pentacles. For those of you who put the work, it could be 2 years. For some of you, you've held on to this for over 7 years. I don't know what it is. What is the devil to you? Resentment, bitterness, heartbreak, trauma, thinking you're not good enough, a feeling of lack. You've been holding on to something. You've been barely balancing. You've been doing your best, but you've been barely getting by. You haven't been as happy as you could be, or I should say, not as happy as you were before the devil entered your life. Whatever this is that has been plaguing you, it has robbed you of victory at times. I'm not saying that your life has been all dark and dingy, but when we have something that heavy in our energy or our subconscious or within our heart or within our mind, even the good times, they're good, but they don't feel as wonderful as they should, because somewhere in our subconscious, we're still plagued by this. Some of you have really put in the pentacle energy, Three of Pentacles, to work on this. I don't know if you went to therapy. I don't know if you went to counseling or self-help, or you're just reshifting your focus and taking care of you and doing yoga and eating better and nourishing yourself. What it is different for all of you. How you've been healing through it and how long you've been healing through it is different for all of you. But the majority of you this week are about to eclipse it out of your life once and for all. And when you do, it is such a spiritual lesson that you have learned. And it's the clearing of old karmic debt, because part of your lesson was to learn to let it go. I'm so proud of you, Virgo. I've been reading for you for 11 months, and we've had a lot of highs and lows together. I'm your sister Mercury sign of Gemini, and I'm actually going to pause the video before I go on with Libra, because I actually think I'm going to cry a little for you. This is very emotional for me right now, knowing what so many of you have gone through. Clearing the karmic debt, ridding your life of this toxicity, and opening yourself up to abundance, to feeling more balanced, to receiving the gifts. Some of you, your manifestations have been blocked because of this. And by eradicating it, you're now allowing your manifestations to come to fruition. Three of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, and the Eight of Wands. Oh my God, and the World card again. As quick as you close it out is as quick as the good stuff comes in. And it's all because you decided to put yourself first, masculine or feminine, Queen of Pentacles, and you took care of yourself and you nourished yourself and your heart and your mind and your body for however long it took you to get out of that Five of Pentacles. You're shutting the door on it once and for all. All I see is victory here, judgment, victory. Even in the World card, there's people around this individual. This is a big bravo to you, Virgo. I'm so proud. Your tarot card for the week is the Seven of Pentacles. What situation in your life are you ready to invest your time, energy, and money into? It's now in you, and it's no longer in this. Bravo to you, my friend. Bravo to you. That is what I have for you for the week of March 23rd, 2025. If you like this message, and I sure as hell do, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, Virgo, I am wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Libra. Let's see what your tarot card is for the week of March 23rd, 2025. We have for you, Libra, the Six of Pentacles. What situation in your life needs balance? Tell me more about the Six of Pentacles here, please, for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. Why is the Six of Pentacles here for Libra? What situation in your life needs balance? Bottom of the deck, Six of Cups. Could be regarding a particular soulmate, soul bond connection in your life, whether that is platonic or romantic. Tell me more about the Six of Pentacles here, please, for Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. One more shuffle. Thank you. Six of Pentacles is clarified by the Seven of Cups, the Lovers, the Five of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, we have Judgment, the Ace of Wands, oof, and the Five of Wands. That leaves the High Priestess, the King of Pentacles, and the Strength card here at the bottom of the deck. My, oh my. You have quite the dilemma here, Libra. Looks like you have a connection in your life. Possibly could be with a Gemini, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or a Pisces. Again, I have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here, as well as Leo. The sign is inconsequential. There seems to be a lot of confusion regarding this connection. The Lovers is the ultimate choice card in tarot. The Seven of Cups talks about confusion and illusion and delusion. The Five of Swords, there's some pretty heavy exchanges here this week in terms of words. The two of you are almost like slaying one another, and yet someone here is making the judgment call to want to have a passionate new beginning in this connection, and they're actually even willing to fight for it. Tell me more about the Lovers here. I feel like you're starting the week very confused about this. Again, there's been a lot of cutting words. I think the cutting words are going to continue this week. You seem to be making the judgment call of, I want to try again with this person. You know, I'm willing to fight for this connection, but not fight where we're slaying one another on the battlefield. It's almost like you don't want to be the last man standing. You know what I mean? Like you're not looking to slay this person. Bottom of the deck, Four of Cups. Wow. Whatever this has been for you, it's made you borderline depressed. Bottom of the deck, Queen of Wands, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Well, maybe that's what you're dealing with, but this is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Tell me more about the Lovers here for Libra. This is a choice here that you're making this week. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Lovers, clarified by Two of Cups, soulmate, soul bond connection. The Four of Wands, you want victory in this connection. And the Queen of Cups. I called it Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces before I even saw that darn card. So I feel like you're making the choice this week to want to salvage a soulmate, soul bond connection that hasn't been in balance in a long time due to some type of confusion and illusion and cutting words. What is the Queen of Pentacles here? Tell me more about the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like this is your energy. I think you want to nurture this connection. I also noticed in the pulp deck that I'm using for you this week, I ordered you a new deck and I'm just waiting for it to come in. I spilled a tumbler of coffee on your deck actually last week. You and Aquarius kind of got wiped out in that. But the Queen of Pentacles in this deck is holding a pentacle, but the way she's holding it, I feel like you are extending an olive branch to whoever this Queen of Cups energy here is. And again, doesn't have to be feminine. It can be a masculine. Ace of Swords. And that, my friend, is the truth. You're offering a olive branch to this individual after some pretty harsh words are spoken and exchanged between the two of you in an effort to, I was about to say the word rekindle. I guess if it's romantic, you're looking to rekindle it. If this is a friendship, you're just looking to salvage it. But tell me more about the Queen of Pentacles here for Libra. I feel like at the end of the day, whoever this person is, you're deciding, I don't want to hate this person. I don't want this person out of my life. Is the connection out of balance? Yeah. Is it, out of whack a bit? Yeah. But do I totally want to excommunicate this person? Not really. Tell me more about the Queen of Pentacles. One more shuffle. Thank you. Queen of Pentacles clarified by Knight of Cups. I told you, this is you charging. The Hierophant and the King of Cups. I now have a Queen to the King of Cups. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Pentacles. you want a new beginning with this person. You have a lot of love for this person. Now, for some of you, this could be, you know, your parents or a parent. Maybe for others of you, this is a lover, or this is someone you want a higher level of commitment with. I think you're coming in very grounded. I was going to say strategic, although I didn't see the Seven of Swords. However, the Five of Swords could be a card of strategy as well. So yeah, I feel like this is you coming in, trying to rebalance or recalibrate a situation with a soulmate of yours that has really fallen apart. You're offering this person passion. You're offering them a new solid beginning. Eight of Pentacles, you're willing to work on this connection, and you're using a lot of your strength to muster through or push through whatever this Five of Swords has been for you. Yeah, the World. I think you want an end to conflict. Two of Wands, you're looking to move forward with this person, and there's the Nine of Wands, like, let's do this all over again. So Libra, if you want to flip around this reading, if you feel that's not you, go right ahead. But I feel for the collective, for the majority of you, this is you coming out of a state of confusion, wanting to rebirth a connection with someone, and offering them an olive branch of sorts. And what that olive branch is will be different for all of you, because like I said, some of you are just looking to reconnect with a family member you lost, lost contact with. For others of you, this is a lover that you had a big argument with. You know, for others of you, this could be a colleague. Maybe for some of you, you just want to make nice with an ex because of the children, or some shared kind of, kind of a family or environment, that you still have to like share with this person, or engage in this environment with this person. I definitely feel for the majority of you, this is you reaching out to someone after a period of conflict and stagnation and confusion, and you're looking to rebalance and recalibrate it. What that person does and how they respond will be entirely up to them. But this week, my dear, I see you making the active choice, Lover's card, to try to bridge a gap between you and someone who you hold pretty dear. This person's pretty significant to your heart. That is what I have for you, Libra, for the week of March 23rd, 2025. Your tarot card is the Six of Pentacles. What situation in your life needs balance? If you like this message and it resonates with you, or you wish to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I am wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Scorpio. Let's see what our tarot card of the week is for the week of March 23rd, 2025. We have the King of Wands. What ideas are you ready to implement with others? This is a team builder. King and Queen of Wands, they are the visionaries of tarot, the builders, the business builders, the dream weavers, if you will. This is a king or queen that's willing to go on the battlefield and fight for what they want. It's a very strategic king. You don't have to be masculine, but that's the energy you're embodying this week. Bottom of the deck, the Hierophant. Very grounded, solid energy here for the Scorpio collective. You're grounded enough that this plan that you want to implement is practical. It's pragmatic, but there's enough fire in you to want to get it off the ground this week. But you know you can't do it alone. Tell me more about this for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. Why is the King of Wands their tarot card for the week? What ideas are you ready to implement with others? One more shuffle now. Thank you. This is being clarified by the Fool, followed by the Ten of Pentacles, then the Queen of Pentacles, and then Judgment. Bottom of the deck, Six of Swords, the Moon, and the Hierophant shows itself again. It leaves the Two of Wands to the Ace of Wands to the Ten of Wands here, and a Five of Swords at the bottom of the deck. I have a couple different messages here, very unique for the Scorpio collective. Some of you have a new idea on how to make money. The Fool to the Ten of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles to Judgment could be, I've listened to the voice within, and I have decided that I'm going to nourish myself and my finances in this Queen of Pentacles energy. And you're coming up with ways to create money, save money, have your money make more money for you, so you can move out of or away from financial difficulties. And again, the feeling I'm getting here is you're almost not 100% sold that this plan can work. With that moon card, there's a lot of illusion, fear, anxiety. Like, is it real? Is it an illusion? Can this work? Can this not work? But you believe in it. But you're having some doubts and fears creep in. I think you are reaching out to someone. For some of you, could be a couple of people, but you have an idea here to help get yourself out of a financial rut. If you're a business owner, this is an idea you're having this week to maybe grow or expand your business. In that respect, you could be talking with business partners or having some type of like business consult. I mean, for others of you, this could be you talking to an accountant this week, maybe even your boss. So for some of you, this is in respect to your finances. You're looking to get out of troubled financial waters and implement some new projects or plans or ideas, or at least get the ball in motion with one person, maybe several people, in order to like create more money, or like I said, have your money make money for you. For others of you, you are looking to have a new beginning with someone in your life. You want to nourish the connection with them. You want to stop fighting with them. I have 5 of Swords here. Then I have 6 of Swords. I think with this person, you want to be on more solid, Hierophant ground with them. I think you're nervous and afraid, and you have doubts and insecurities about whether or not the two of you believe the same thing or want the same thing or share the same values. But the one thing you know is you don't want to fight with this person anymore. You would rather nourish the connection, because at the end of the day, you want it to go the distance. Ten of Pentacles. I don't know who this is with. This could be with your mom. This could be with your neighbor, with your boss, you know, your coworker. It could be a lover. Could be a friend. But I feel like you have a new perspective here. Interesting in this deck, the Fool card. And now in the typical Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot deck, we have the individual about to jump off the leak, about to jump off, about to take the leap off the ledge, and then there's a little dog barking. But this dog is almost like, I don't want to call it an attack dog, but kind of like an attack dog. This is, for me, is a great show of loyalty. And so I feel like whoever this person is that you've been fighting with in this 5 of Swords kind of energy, 5 of Swords, 5 of Cups energy here, I feel like you are very loyal to whoever this is. And it looks like you're coming up with some kind of plan or idea that you want to implement with this person to bring more stability into the connection with them, because it's been unstable here for a good minute. Tell me about the Fool card here for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. Why is the Fool card here? This is like an idea or a plan you have to nourish this connection and to help it grow. Bottom of the deck, 10 of Swords here. After whatever ending has transpired, arguments, maybe you backstab them, maybe you feel backstabbed by them. Tell me more about this Fool card energy here for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. One more shuffle. Thank you. Fool card clarified by the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, and the 10 of Cups. I told you. Bottom of the deck, Justice. Justice to the 10 of Swords, to the Magician. Despite the ending, despite the loss, despite the cutting words, despite whatever acts of betrayal transpired here, at the end of the day, you would like to have a new beginning with this person. And if you're watching this reading right now, this video, and you're saying nope, then it's just not your reading. Check another placement. I don't know what you want from me. This is the message. The message is I'm speaking to a group of Scorpios who, despite the hardships and setbacks and maybe even feelings of betrayal here, you'd like to start over with this person. You have a lot of passion for this individual. You hold a lot of love for them. You have 10 of Cups energy here, as well as 10 of Pentacles. I don't know who you're kidding, but you want it all with this person. You're willing to nourish this connection. You're making the judgment call this week that you want to revisit it. You like to move into calmer waters. You do have some dears. You do have some fears and doubts regarding whether or not you and your person, I guess for some of you, it's you and your person. Thank you, Mercury retrograde, for that slip up. If it's not you and your person, it's just you and the person. Hell, for all I know, it could be you and the people. Maybe this is between you and your family or you and a group of friends. And while you may have some doubts and fears here about whether or not you all share the same beliefs and the same value system and want the same thing, nonetheless, you're coming in with a conversation that you want to have. This is a judgment call you're making. And again, if you're a Scorpio watching this and saying, that's not me, then you either don't want to admit this to yourself. You're forgetting this is predictive. So this is going to run till March 29th. So you've got 7 days. Come back next week and let me know if you did this or not. Or 3, it's just not your reading. Tell me why the Judgment card is here for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. Why is the Judgment card here? One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Judgment clarified by the Hermit, because you've thought about it and you've done some soul searching about this heartbreaking situation, and Queen of Cups, and at the end of the day, you still love the bugger. Despite the hardships, 10 of Wands, despite the arguing, 5 of Swords, despite maybe even the lack of delay in this relationship getting to wherever the heck you wanted to go, and these confusions and illusions, you've decided you want to invest in it. After all, I can keep going. It's a relationship you want to fight for. Justice. This is your attempt to restore balance to this connection by having some type of truthful conversation with this individual. So, what idea are you ready to implement with others? For some of you, it's regarding your career and finance and how to grow abundance, how to make money, how to make your money make money. And for others of you, you're looking to bridge a gap or reconnect with someone after some type of 3 of Swords, 10 of Swords, 5 of Swords experience that you had with them. And again, if you're, I don't know when I'm going to post this, Saturday or Sunday, but if you're watching this and you're saying, that's not me, remember 3 things. 1, maybe you just don't want to admit it. 2, this is predictive, so come back in 7 days and let me know. Or 3, it's just not your reading. But if this is your reading, that's what I have for you, Scorpio. For the week of March 23rd, 2025, your tarot card, my love, is the King of Wands. What idea are you ready to implement with others? If you like this message and it resonates with you, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I am wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Sagittarius. Let's see what your tarot card is for the week of March 23rd, 2025. You have the 10 of Pentacles. What situation in your life shows your greatest accomplishments? Tell me more about this for Sagittarius, please. 10 of Pentacles. Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. I think this is going to be a heavy read. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Wands. Tell me why the 10 of Pentacles is here for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. What situation in your life shows your greatest accomplishments? One more shuffle here, please. Almost saw the devil. Please and thank you. 10 of Pentacles clarified by the World. The 2 of Wands. And where do I go from here? The Sun, into happiness. The Emperor. Bottom of the deck, Page of Cups. 7 of Cups. 8 of Wands. Holy bejesus. This leaves the Page of Swords to the 10 of Cups to Justice at the bottom of the deck. When you get to where you're going, please don't be mad at yourself for why you stayed where you are for so long. Because where you've been has been chaotic and it's been confusing, and maybe there was financial abundance there, but it really lacked emotional abundance. Look, I don't know if this for some of you is, regarding your marriage or family, your friend groups, the community you live in, maybe the gated community you live in, could be your job title, the industry. I know while it offered you Pentacle stability, it offered you no emotional stability. And so you are deciding to close the door on this. Now, I'm not saying that this week you're deciding to walk away from whatever this is. This week you're deciding you have to walk away from whatever this is. I think it'll take you some time to get there, maybe within the next 7 months or by Cancerian season, because for me, 7 Cups is the 7th month of the year, which is July. So take that how that resonates to you. But I feel like you're realizing that you could have all the pentacles in the world, but without love, it means nothing. So you're willing to sacrifice some pentacles if it gets you back to a place of happiness and contentment. And it does. Because once you're free of this, the 10 of Cups actually does roll in. So I feel like right now you're wondering, where do I go or how do I make this happen? The 2 of Wands, she has a vehicle there. She's got a map. She's got a globe. She's leaving. She's leaving the old Ace of Wands behind, propped up against a wall. She's holding the new Ace of Wands. She's looking out the window and she's realizing the world is her oyster. And she's absolutely right. So I say she, there's a woman on the card. You could be an emperor. You could be an empress here. You could be masculine. You could be feminine. It doesn't matter. I see you taking very small incremental steps towards your happiness. However, your small incremental steps eventually will get larger and larger, and they will move quicker and quicker and quicker. And at some point, you're going to be like on a full run. So I think these are baby steps away from whatever this is, closing out the cycle. But I think you know that you're meant for more. I love that in the World card in this deck, her dress is almost like tie-dye, bunch of colors of the rainbow. They're the same colors in the Sun card. So, which also depicts the same circle. So it's like you've come full circle now. All these cards have circles. Look at that. You've come full circle. I never realized this before. I also don't think I ever had all 4 of these cards. So your World card, circle, right? The 2 of Wands, the globe, circle, right? The sun, look at the circle, the sun, right? What is the Emperor sitting on? Looks like a circle to me. So really, you have come full circle spiritually, like in the 5D and in the 3D world. What is closing out here for Sagittarius? Now, I know it'll be different for all of you, but let me see if I can narrow it down just a little bit. You're walking away from something because no matter how much monetary value it has or the potential for monetary value, you're looking for emotional fulfillment now. You're looking for emotional fulfillment. I feel like this was you beforehand, just waiting. Look at the Page of Cups, head in the clouds, right? Feet dangling. You've been waiting for a cup from whomever, whatever this is, and it kind of never came. And look at this. It's like, I don't know what this is, but I feel like every day was like Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde kind of feeling, like eeny, meeny, miny, mo, right? Is there love under this cup? Is there love under this cup? Love under this cup. Again, I feel like it brought you a lot of pentacle stability, but no emotional stability. You look at all the cups are upside down here, and he's playing like eeny, meeny, miny, mo, trying to figure out which one has love in it today. So, and actually out of this one, there's a snake crawling out of it. So I think you're moving far away from whatever this is, 8 of Wands. But let's see if we can clarify the World card for you. 9 of Wands. I didn't win, I didn't lose, but I'm not giving up. I'm going to persevere. I'm going to see this through. I'm going to close this cycle, and then I'm on to bigger and better things. Bottom of the deck, 5 of Swords. You thought about this a long time. It's also caused you a lot of emotional and mental anguish. I also think that you fought with whatever this has been. Friend, family member, lover, family group. I think there's been a lot of arguing, a lot of cutting words, 5 of Swords. It's also been like mentally damaging to you in some respect. Tell me more about the World card. One more shuffle. Thank you. The world is clarified by the Ace of Swords. You're seeing this so clearly now. Five of Swords shows itself again. Like, I don't want to be in this place. Five of Swords plus the sword in the Ace of Swords in the Queen of Swords. I've got 6 swords. I want to get the F out of here. That's the feeling I have. 2 of Cups. That's what you want. You want emotional fulfillment. Whatever it is. Professional, personal, romantic. I pour into you. You pour into me. Whatever this was stopped pouring into you a long time ago. Emotionally. And you're looking for emotional fulfillment. Yeah. Guard is up here. Guard is up and you are taking action here on your own behalf. Tell me where you're headed. What is this Page of Cups here? Actually, scratch that. The Emperor. I think for some of you, you're the Emperor, or you're stepping into like the energy of the Emperor, taking control of your life. I also think for some of you, this could be someone new entering your life. Tell me about the Emperor here. One more shuffle. Thank you. The Emperor is clarified by the 8 of Cups, the Judgment card, and the 9 of Swords. For some of you, you are the Emperor. You're making the judgment call to walk away from whatever this is. It has caused you enough emotional and mental grief, and you don't want it anymore. For others of you, after you walk away from that, you have the Emperor here. Knight of Wands, Page of Wands, and the Lovers. So claim that how you want. Maybe for some of you, that's a dual message. You move away from that and you find a divine counterpart. Take that as well. Page of Cups. Why is the Page of Cups here? There's news or information. Once you start moving away from this, something comes into you. Page of Cups and 8 of Wands. Maybe it's an apology from whomever or whatever you're leaving behind there. Bottom of the deck, 3 of Wands. Maybe as you're walking away, this is a job that says, no, wait, Sag, stay, Maybe they make you a counter offer to stay. Could be a friend or family member, a lover who comes in with an apology. I don't think you want to hear it, though. You're pretty set. Tell me more about this Page of Cups here. One more shuffle. Thank you. Page of Cups, 7 of Swords. I wouldn't trust it. 7 of Swords, Knight of Swords running after you. 10 of Pentacles now offering you the world. The promotion or the job you should have had back then. But notice no cups. Not offering you cups. Not offering you love. Offering you more money. Offering you more stability. Or at least promising you those things. But how good is the promise with the 7 of Swords? Okay. So there's a lot of lies and deception here. But still not offering you the emotional fulfillment that you want and need. Bottom of the deck, Star, Knight of Wands, and Page of Wands. I think you're off to a whole new life here. I want to say, I don't know what you're changing, the industry you're in or the job you're in. Maybe you're relocating. Some of you are leaving behind a person who, this could be your parents or your family. And for others of you, it could be a spouse or a long-term partner. And while the pentacle resources were there was no love. Your heart is craving love, and you're well on your way to it. So that is what I have for you, Saggy. Again, I don't think you're, leaving tomorrow and bolting the door and all that stuff behind you, but you're making the decision this week with that new moon in Libra, which is a partial solar eclipse. I think in the new moon energy, Libra is all about fair and balance. I think many of you will be manifesting the new that you want to attract. So bravo to you. That's beautiful. And I think in that partial solar eclipse, you're going to begin to emotionally eclipse yourself from whatever this is. You're preparing to close the cycle on whomever or whatever this is, because at the end of the day, you're looking for emotional fulfillment and emotional stimulation. And whatever this is, it's no longer offering it to you. And so you appear to be shutting the door on it, at least emotionally this week. Bravo to you, Sag. This has been a hell of a long journey. That is what I have for you, my dear, for the week of March 23rd, 2025. If you like this message and it resonates with you, or you wish to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I am wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Capricorn. Let's see what your tarot card is for the week of March 23rd, 2025. You have the Chariot. What signs are showing you that it is time to move forward? forward into victory here, Capricorn. Tell me more about the Chariot here for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. Time to get up and go, my friends. Did you just hear that speeding car? I live in such a little town, so yeah, time to get up and go. Like the maniac speeding down my street there. Tell me more about the Chariot here for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. Oh my God, Chariot to the Chariot. I heard it again. They must be going like around the block, like circling my block. So yeah, time to go towards victory, towards success, towards happiness, towards abundance. The Chariot for me is one of the happiest cards in the deck. I know most people don't see it that way, but I see it as victory, coming in quick, beating the odds, crushing the competition. I like it. For me, it's a very positive card. It's getting where you want to go as quick as you can, right? It's having a GPS in your car with the latest downloaded technology and maps installed, so you can get to where you want to go as fast as you can get there. Tell me more about this for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. Chariot clarified by 9 of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, the 7 of Swords, and you are getting out of Dodge, and the 5 of Swords. This has been coming up in your readings now for like 1 or 2 weeks, maybe longer. The Sun, the Queen of Cups, and the World. Oh, thank God. The Hangman is in the reverse. And I do read reversals, but I cleanse all of these decks, and this card should have been in the upright, and it isn't. So I'm going to read it like it's in the reversal. All the other cards here appear to be correct. The wait is over is what I feel like with that, because the Hangman upright would be I'm suspended and I'm not moving. It could also be a card about sacrifice or trying to gain a new perspective. What do I have to give up in order to get this? It could be a card of trying to reason within yourself to find a compromise, or the ability to negotiate with whatever this other entity is that you're trying to, see things from their perspective. But it's in the reverse. So I feel like you're letting go. 9 of Pentacles, you are very grounded. I feel like you have been moving in a very Knight of Pentacles type of way, meaning practical, grounded, stable, pragmatic. I feel like you have been dealing with an energy that has not been stable or practical or pragmatic. And in fact, I think this energy has been toxic. I think that whoever this person or these people are, I don't think they're very honest, an honest person or honest people. I have to be honest with you. I think they're prone to lies. I think they're prone to gaslighting. I think whoever this is, they revel in conflict. They like to argue. I think they hold on to grudges and resentment. And the moment you do something wrong, they're very quick to throw a sword in your back. I feel like this week you are standing tall. 9 of Pentacles energy, very solid, very resolute, almost like, I don't need to put up with this shit anymore. I hope I don't get demonetized for that. I don't want to put up with this crap anymore, and I'm not going to put up with this crap anymore. The Sun, the Queen of Cups, and the World. With grace and love, you can kiss my butt. That's how I'm feeling here. And it's like, boom, you're closing the door on it. I'm letting go. I'm closing the door. I'm letting go of whoever this is with grace and love, because I want happiness in my life. Yeah. What signs are showing you that it is time to move forward? This person or these people. I think you're realizing life is too short, regardless of how old you are, and you don't want to spend another god-darn minute dealing with this. You'd rather 4 of Swords, focus on your own healing. 6 of Cups, focus on these soulmate, soul bond connections in your life that are nurturing to you. And the High Priestess, tap into your intuition. Look at that Tower. This is your aha epiphany moment this week, Capricorn, that whomever or whatever this is toxic. And you not only want to move forward from it, you want to move away, like on from it and away from it. Bravo to you. I'm going to leave these here, but I want to clarify one card for you. Tell me about the 7 of Swords here. This is trickster energy. It's sliding scale for me. Could be lies by omission, backstabbing, infidelity, cheating, betrayal, you name it. 5 of Swords, 7 of Swords definitely could be a gaslighter. The way in this deck, the 5 of Swords, this individual is actually holding on to all 5 swords. I feel like this is the type of person, even when you forgive and forget, that whole thing. I think they still hold on to resentment. In the moment you slip up or you do something wrong, again, they're quick to throw swords in your back. Like, remember when, and if this is you doing this, don't do this. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Swords. I feel like this is someone who likes to fight and they like to argue. And I think they have very sharp and cutting words. And I just think you're at a point in your life this week where you just don't want to deal with it anymore. Tell me more about the Seven of Swords here for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. One more shuffle. Thank you. Seven of Swords, Knight of Swords again. Temperance, and the Knight of Cups. This feels to me like someone who says really cold, cutting words and then comes in with an apology. And it's a pattern. Five of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. Someone needs to tell this person this is why they can't have nice things. Because the break and repair method doesn't work when it's a heart. And this is what this person keeps doing. This is the break and repair method. I fix it, I break, I break it, I fix it. I break it, I fix it. How many times can you do that to a person? To their heart, to their soul, to their dreams, to their goals. You know what I mean? The feeling I get here, Capricorn, is you don't want to fight with this person anymore. You're looking for peace in your life and happiness and stability. And if that means that you have to do it without this person, you're willing to do it. My darling, this week your tarot card is the Chariot. What signs are showing you that it is time to move forward? Whomever or whatever this jackass is, that is what I have for you. You are onto bigger and better opportunities and brighter days. And I feel like whomever or whatever this is, you're going to be eating your dust in a bit because you're hopping in the Chariot and it appears this week you're getting as far away from them as you can. That is what I have for you, my love, for the week of March 23rd, 2025. If you like this message, it resonated with you, or you wish to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I am wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Aquarius. Let's see what your tarot card is for the week of March 23rd, 2025. You have the Page of Cups. What situation in your life is bringing about some type of opportunity? I like in this deck that the Page of Cups, the person's actually fishing, but they caught the fish. So I feel like this week you're getting what you want. The fish is in the bag. It's in the bucket. It's in the cup. I'm using a different deck for you this week because I spilled a large tumbler last week and it took out 6 of my regular Zodiac decks. I've replaced 4 of them and I'm waiting for you and Libra to come in. So I'm using a different deck for you this week. I apologize for that. Tell me more about the Page of Cups here for Aquarius. What is this new opportunity that is headed their way this week? Yeah, like hook, line, sinker, it's yours. Whatever this is, it's yours. Bottom of the deck, the Two of Pentacles. Something you've tried to balance for quite some time. Something you never gave up on with the infinity loop, as difficult as it was. You notice all the waves in the background of this deck. So as emotionally challenging as this has been, or as turbulent as this has been, we see like a ship about to roll over here in the wave type of thing. So whatever this is, it hasn't been easy. Maybe for some of you, it's been emotionally challenging, but you never gave up on it. Infinity loop. The other card in tarot that has an infinity loop is the Magician, and also the Strength card. So I feel like you were manifesting whatever opportunity this is, hoping and praying for it. I think you had a lot of strength and you believed that it would come true, and you never gave up. You persevered no matter how difficult it was for you. And it looks like this week it's yours. Tell me about this opportunity here for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. What do they need to know about this new opportunity this week? One more shuffle. Thank you. Your new opportunity, 9 of Pentacles, 4 of Swords, 7 of Wands, and the 2 of Swords. Bottom of the deck, 9 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles, 3 of Wands. Well, when you wait long enough, what you want comes to you, doesn't it? I feel like this week you are feeling good. 9 of Pentacles. Now, some of you may be partnered and some of you may be single. It doesn't matter. The 9 of Pentacles is a very independent energy. So you're feeling autonomous of everything and everyone, meaning you don't really feel beholden to anyone. You're feeling good in your skin. You are feeling highly accomplished. You are healing here. You have learned boundaries. I do feel that maybe you are blocking emotions. So maybe there's still something emotionally that you're healing from. But I think on the exterior, you're coming across as bold and brave and successful and accomplished and grounded this week. 9 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles, and the 3 of Wands. I feel like you're really pouring into yourself, and it's starting to show on the exterior. You're investing in yourself. You're investing in others. Some of you are giving back in terms of charity this week. So maybe you are helping a friend out or helping a family member out or donating to your community. Pentacles don't necessarily have, have to be dollar bills or money. Pentacles could be that you're giving your time and your love and your energy, etc., to a worthy cause as well. I think you're contemplating your future here in the 3 of Wands. You're looking to expand your life. And there is some kind of wish granted this week, this new opportunity. Now, I don't know if you want it. Sometimes we manifest and hope and pray for things and we forget to cancel out those manifestations. And then they show up and we're like, oh, crap, you're here. Yeah, forgot about you. So it could be something like that for 1 or 2 of you watching. But I kind of feel like your wish fulfillment is coming in this week, willing to invest in you and you invest into it. But your heart seems to be a little bit hardened here in the 2 of Swords. So let's see what this is all about. Tell me about the 2 of Swords here for Aquarius. Why is the 2 of Swords here for Aquarius? And then we'll see what's coming in, what the 6 of Pentacles is. Like I said, for some of you, you're deciding to invest in yourself as much as you invest in others, or you're just making time, you're allocating time and resources for yourself, which is great. That's a very healthy thing to do. For others of you, you're deciding to be more charitable with the people or the environments, or like I said, maybe even your community. Bottom of the deck, we have 5 of Wands. Tell me about the 2 of Swords here for Aquarius, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. One more shuffle. Thank you. 2 of Swords, clarified by the Sun, the 2 of Cups, and the King of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, we have the Lovers. Well, I think for some of you, you have been emotionally blocking love. You do have a new soulmate, soul bond connection entering your life this week. For some of you, it's a past person, and for others of you, it's a new person. Take it how you want and claim it how you want. It's a collective general reading. This person is coming in very grounded. They're coming in very stable. There is a soul contract here between you and this person. And I do feel that if you lower your guard just a little bit, because 7 of Wands to the 2 of Swords is like, don't touch me, right? Type of vibe here. But I think what you're really doing is blocking out happiness. So if you're a single Aquarius and you were burned in the past and this is a new person, should you look for the red flags? Yes. Should you have healthy boundaries? Of course. Whether this is a colleague or, whether that's a platonic or romantic connection. I mean, should you do your due diligence? Of course. But do you completely tell the person to mother F themselves the minute they walk off the elevator or they step up to shake your hand? I wouldn't do that. You know what I mean? And that's kind of the vibe I get here from you. So you would actually be blocking out a really good or a really pure soulmate, soul bond connection here with someone. Again, I don't know who this person is. For some of you, it's a past person. For others of you, it's a new person. But they're coming in stable. They're coming in steady. You could very well be blocking out an opportunity here for love. We have the Lovers, the Wheel of Fortune, and the 8 of Cups. For some of you, this is a past person. Look, I'm not going to tell you to take this person back. You're a pretty intuitive sign for an air sign, so use your intuition. Obviously, if you're watching tarot, your intuition is probably heightened than the Aquarians who don't watch tarot. Let's be honest, because you clearly delve into spirituality on some level. So yeah, I mean, if you want this person back, take this person back. And for others of you where you want to claim this collective reading that it's a new person, you could do that as well. I just know that this week, something you once wanted, new or old, is here for you. And it'll be up to you if you want to take the opportunity to connect or reconnect with whatever this entity is. That is what I have for you, Aquarius, for the week of March 23rd, 2025. The Page of Cups is your tarot card for the week, my friend. What situation in your life is bringing about some type of opportunity? I think you also need to ask yourself if this is an opportunity you truly want. Why would you block it from your life and whatever potential happiness it can bring you? That is what I have for you, my dear. If you like that message and it resonates with you, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I am wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Pisces. Let's see what your tarot card is for the week of March 23rd, 2025. The Six of Wands. Are you ready to be recognized for all of your efforts and achievements? Well, I don't know. Are you? Tell me more about the Six of Wands here for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. Tell me more about the Six of Wands here. Bottom of the deck, we have Ten of Swords. I should have said it before I saw the card. I was going to say, you've come a long way, baby. And you have, from this ending, Queen of Cups and the Three of Wands. So I kind of feel like this is for my new Pisces that have made a timeline jump already, but let's see where we go with the message. Tell me more about the Six of Wands here, please, for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. One more shuffle. Thank you. Six of Wands, clarified by the Magician. The Nine of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles. And the Six of Cups. I think for some of you that are still clinging, remember I said in that last reading last week, some of you are clinging to the back of the bumper while it's trying to drive away. And I said, don't be surprised in the months to come that some readings won't resonate with you because you're not making the timeline jump. This is for the people who have made the timeline jump within the last year, particularly from October and on. So for those of you Pisces where you're still stuck in an old paradigm, you can look at this reading one or two ways. One, this is what you're missing. And two, this is what you can have if you jump the timeline and walk away from whomever or whatever has been holding you back, because they've been holding you back from victory. This is for the new Pisceans on the new timeline. Seven of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, Five of Wands, and the Judgment card. So whatever you have been whatever you've been managing or manifesting, I have here a Pisces who is single, independent, autonomous, looking good, feeling good, rebuilding themselves. Do they want people in their life? Sure. But do they need them to survive? No. I'm particularly speaking to a Pisces collective who is very comfortable in their own skin. And you've come a long way to get here. Three of Pentacles, you put a lot of work into yourself, rebuilding yourself, rebuilding your life, rediscovering yourself, your hobbies, your traits, what you like. I think for a long time you forgot who you were. And this week, I think you're recognizing your efforts. I think you're recognizing your achievements. And I think you're recognizing how far you've come. I also think for some of you, you have a new soulmate and soul bond here on your path this week. So congratulations. Doesn't have to be a lover. We'll get into tarot. I do think that this is someone who's meant to be on your path at this time. For some of you, this person will offer you work or some type of project for the two of you to collaborate on in an effort to create more financial stability for them and for you. For others of you, you're meeting this person at work. I feel like this person is very Jupiterian in nature, very a dreamy kind of energy. Like they work hard, but they dream big. Let me clarify this for you. I just got a message on the Five of Wands, but I'll hold off till I get there. Tell me more about the Six of Cups, this soulmate, soul bond connection here for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. Could be a friend, could be, like I said, someone offering you a new job. It could be a business partner. For all I know, it could be your landlord, or, you know, but it's new. This is new coming in. Oh my God, Ten of Cups. This is beautiful. So this person, whether they're platonic or romantic, this connection has the potential to really offer your life emotional contentment and emotional stability. And again, doesn't have to be a romantic person. It's just a friend you're going to have for a long time, or the friend that's just meant to be in your life right now while you're going through this period of rebuilding, just to help you. It's almost like an angel being sent to help you. Tell me more about this. One more shuffle. Thank you. Like an earth angel. Earth angel. We have Queen of Swords, could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. 10 of Pentacles, someone who's offering you a job this week, offering you some sense of stability, someone willing to invest in you, someone who will be in your life for the next 10 years. The Hangman. I feel like this person sees things from a different perspective. They're enlightened. They could be a little bit older. If they're not older in age, then they're just like an old soul. This is someone who can see things from a different perspective. They see the long run. 4 of Cups. Don't miss this. Don't sit there wallowing in the past that you missed a spectacular person who's being put on your path. Now, for, like I said, for maybe 1 or 2 of you, this is romantic. But for most of you, this is a solid soulmate. Again, I go back to this feeling of earth angel. Don't miss connecting with this person this week. Again, this person, they work hard, but man, they dream big. They dream big. Why is the 5 of Wands here? Why is the 5 of Wands here? I almost feel like this person's going to help you fight battles. They're going to help you rebuild your life or help you learn a new skill or expand the skill you have. This person is going to help you fight the battles you currently have when it comes to rebuilding your life. Don't miss this person. This could be someone online in front of you when you're getting coffee this week, or you're stuck in an elevator with them, or if you see someone this week, now I'm not telling you to be stupid and naive, okay? But if you get this sense of where have you been my whole life, or I think I know you, or deja vu, again, look for the red flags, right? Don't just listen to the tarot reader from New Jersey in the United States, right? Be smart. But I feel like someone's being put on your path to help you fight battles or to help you rebuild. Yes, and that is the truth. Whenever I see an ace after I say something, and that is the truth. This person is here to help you launch something new chapter of your life, new job, new project, new business idea. This is new. I told you this person is wise. Empress. 9 of Wands. They've been around the block. They have a lot of experience and they're willing to impart their wisdom on you. This is someone who at some point had to pick themselves up by the bootstraps, and they did it and they became quite successful, and they're being put on your path unbeknownst to them. This person doesn't know that they're an earth angel, but they are, and they're being put on your path this week to help you rebuild your life and fight your battles. 2 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, and the Death card to 3 of Cups. This is a solid soulmate being put on your path, helping you to rebirth your life, helping you to better balance your finances, and this person will be very charitable with their pentacle energy. So Pisces who haven't made the shift, this is what you're missing out on. I would switch timelines as quick as you can, because the sooner you do, the sooner you have this lovely soulmate entering your life. You manifested this at some point, Pisces. You asked God to bring someone in to help you, or why can't I just have blank, or please God bring me blank. God is bringing you the earth angel this week to help you with blank. Don't miss it. What's meant for you won't pass you by. So if it's not this week, it's next week, but I would pay attention to your surroundings. And for some of you, you already know this person, but you're not very close to them. This week, you might receive some kind of communication from them. Like, hey, do you want to grab a coffee? Or how have you been? If you get that, that's this person. It's not the ex. It's not the toxic ex. I can tell you that much. That is what I have for you, my dear Pisces. New soulmate, old soul entering your life this week. And like I said, for some, like 1 or 2 people watching, you know this person, but they're on the periphery of your life this week. There's some type of communication that brings the 2 of you a little bit closer, a little bit of divine intervention to help you on your new path. Tarot card for the week, my love, 6 of Wands. Are you ready to be recognized for all of your efforts and achievements? That is what I have for you. If you like this message and it resonates with you, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, Pisces, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace. There you have it, collective, your tarot card for the week of March 23rd, 2025. And now I'll do a quick reading for all of us watching, utilizing our mystery card at the bottom of the deck. It is the moon. We do have a new moon in Libra on March 29th, and that's going to be coupled with a partial solar eclipse. So what situation in your life do you feel is secretly being hidden from you? So some doubts, fears, and insecurities are plaguing the collective this week. Let's see what this is all about. I don't even know what tarot deck I want to use. Let's go for this one. Tell me more about the moon card here for the collective, all signs and all placements. What situation in your life do you feel is secretly being hidden from you? Behind the moon card, the Queen of Pentacles. And behind that, the Nine of Wands. And behind that, Death. For some of you, this is regarding your stability, however you want to define that. Financial, emotional, physical. Take it all how it resonates to you. Bottom of the deck, the Hangman. Well, you're definitely contemplating this week about this. Tell me more about the moon here for the collective, all signs, all placements. What do they need to know about the moon? One more shuffle. Thank you. The moon is clarified by the Five of Cups, the Two of Swords, the Four of Wands. Well, if you want to block your happiness, go ahead. And the Page of Swords. Bottom of the deck, Four Swords, Five of Pentacles, Seven of Cups. That leaves the Hangman to the Nine of Swords, to the Three of Cups. Oh my God, to the Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I love you. I do. I've been reading for you for 11 months. We've gotten pretty close, right? Stop the drama. For the love of God, stop the drama. You're blocking your heart. Now, I'm not trying to make light of this. Something here clearly happened because many of you are starting off the week feeling Five of Cups. You're feeling like you've lost something. You're at an emotional loss. You don't know why this happens. There's grief here. There's regrets. There is sadness. There is remorse. I don't know when this happened for you. A day ago, a week ago, a year ago, 5 years ago, and this week you're just feeling a bit reminiscent and blue about it. But I know that whatever this is, you are blocking yourself, or it is blocking you from happiness. I don't know who caused this, but it's blocking you from happiness. Five of Swords, Two of Swords, Four of Wands. I feel like there is stability here for the offering. Tell me about the Page of Swords. Information, communication coming into you this week. And going to be honest, some of you are allowing this Five of Cups to interfere with this. Bottom of the deck, Two of Pentacles. I feel like someone's looking to right a wrong. We are, in Mercury retrograde, and we are in Venus retrograde as well. Tell me more about the Page of Swords. One more shuffle. Thank you. Page of Swords, clarified by Queen of Swords. Three of Pentacles. King of Swords. Queen to the King of Swords. Bottom of the deck, Six of Pentacles. I know you don't want to hear it. I'm not saying what this person did was right. I'm not saying that they deserve a second chance. I'm just telling you that for most of you, this person wants to have a conversation with you about how to rebuild their connection with you. I don't know if it's a neighbor, could be a friend, could be your pastor for all I know. This could be your rabbi, a parent, a lover, your boyfriend, your girlfriend. Take it how it resonates to you. But this person is feeling pretty crappy about the situation, whether they caused it or not. They're feeling as bad about it as you are. And they're looking to have a conversation with you about it. This person's looking to heal the connection. I feel like as much as you want to heal, I have two distinct messages for the collective, so just bear with me. I have like the majority of you where this is, I'll call it a current person, okay? Past person / current person, okay? and they feel as equally bad about what happened as you do, and they'd like to have a conversation about how the two of you can come together and rebuild this connection. I think you're hesitant. As much as you want to heal the connection with this person, you can't get over the loss in this Five of Pentacle energy of feeling abandoned or feeling neglected or feeling ghosted. And I also think with the Seven of Cups, you also feel like something could be hidden or that you don't have all the facts here. So that Seven of Cups to the Moon tells me your emotions are running high. And because of that, you have the potential to sabotage reconciliation. And that's why at the beginning of the reading, I said, please get out of your head, because some of you, you're getting in your own way here. Tell me about the Five of Pentacles here for the collective. Tell me about the Five of Pentacles here for the collective. Five of Pentacles clarified by Page of Cups. Tell me more about the Five of Pentacles. One more shuffle. Thank you. Five of Pentacles, Five of Wands, the Hangman, and the Eight of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck is the Hierophant. To the Six of Wands, to the Death card, to the Lovers. So, again, I don't know who this person is. I know something transpired here that changed the relationship. This person wants to come in and have a conversation with you, a non-emotional conversation about reconnecting with you. I feel like this person is willing to work on this connection. Tell me why the Seven of Cups is here. I understand why you're feeling confused and abandoned and ghosted because of whatever conflict or disagreement. Maybe some of you felt you've waited too long for this person, or you've waited too long for this person to work on this connection, or to invest their pentacle energy into it. But nonetheless, oh God, we have the Moon. So nonetheless, this person wants to come in and have a conversation with you about how to rebuild the connection. Now, Seven of Cups, I get the Moon, and I have the Moon here. Some of you are way too overly emotional about this. And if that's the case, maybe you just want to take a time out this week from this person. It's just my advice. You can just tell this person, I'm feeling very emotional. Maybe it's because of how the partial solar eclipse and the new moon in Libra is affecting you. I don't know your particular birth chart, right? It's different and unique for all of you. So, and I don't know if you have other factors in your life that are contributing to the very high emotional state that I feel some of you are in. So yeah, maybe for some of you, you want to tell this person, look, I'm not ruling out having this conversation. This just isn't the week that I can do it. I'm just not feeling well. Let's revisit this next week. And you could very well do that if you don't want to block yourself from the potential of reconciliation or compromise, you know, whatever it is here that's happening in the situation. Tell me more about the Seven of Cups here. Tell me more about the Seven of Cups. I think you're looking for clarity, to be quite honest. I think you're afraid that something's being hidden from you, or that you don't know the full facts. One more shuffle here. Thank you. Seven of Cups, clarified by the Artist, the Three of Wands, and the Nine of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, Six of Swords. I think a lot of you are confused about whether or not you want to recreate, Artist card, recreate this connection. Do you want to invest in it, or do you want to move on from it? Three of Wands to the Nine of Pentacles and become autonomous of it. So whatever unknown factor is here is creating an emotional state for you to the point where you're actually considering like leaving this or becoming autonomous of it. And again, I'm not telling you that you're wrong or right to do that. I'm just saying this person's looking to have a non-emotional conversation with you. If you want to have that, but you feel like you're too emotional this week, then the advice simply is, well, ask them to wait a week or two. I mean, we have two swords here between the Queen and the King. And for me, that is 2 weeks. Swords are weeks for me. So just tell this person they have to wait a week or two, right? It's not off the table, the compromise or the conversation, just not something I could do this week. And you don't have to tell them, I'm at a heightened sense of, emotional state because of whatever's happening astrologically. For others of you, your second message here is if it's not a past person, it's a new person. And you're kind of holding these sins of the past person against the new person. And while this new person is new in your life and looking to see where this friendship or this connection or this partnership or this possible love ship can go, you're very guarded against them because of, what a person or people put you through in the past. And in that respect, you're going to have to do some healing. So yeah, maybe you kind of give this person that same thing, like, look, very nice to meet you and you seem like a great person, but I need a week or two, you know, I have other things to do, or, you know, whatever excuse you want to make. Again, if you don't want to say, I'm experiencing, you know, high emotions at this time based upon my birth chart and blah, 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 blah. You could just say, you know, I don't have time, but I'd love to talk to you more in a week or so. You definitely could do that, but take it all how it resonates. I feel like this week, whether this is a past person, a current person, or a new person entering your life, and again, whether it's professional, platonic, romantic, etc., I think right now fear is a motivator for you and emotions are running high. And maybe it's best for some of you if you just kind of take a time out on this week, because, you know, for all I know, this new person could be someone who, you know, in the future has a great financial opportunity for you. Or maybe this is the friendship that can go the distance, you know, and why kind of poo-poo this person because you're feeling, you know what I mean, like emotionally upset. And again, not saying you don't have the right to be emotionally upset, you do, but this person didn't cause it, right? So maybe your emotions are being stirred because of everything happening astrologically. And meanwhile, the divine is putting this new person, you know what I mean, on your path. You're going to kind of, you know, cut your nose off to spite your face type of thing by shooing away someone who's meant to be on your path to help you in the next chapter of your life. So just a little food for thought there. Yeah, Three of Cups. Maybe for some of you, this is the friend you've been waiting for. Or for others of you, the reconciliation that you want. So again, if you feel like emotions are running high, just tell this person that you need more time. Let's get 3 cards of advice here for the collective. One more shuffle now. Thank you. We have the Devil. We have the Page of Cups. And we have the Star card. Bottom of the deck, 6 of Cups. Well, when I see the Moon, the Devil, the 7 of Cups, I'm looking at sabotage here. And some of you could be sabotaging a new connection that is, or a reconciliation of a current or past connection. Either way, this connection is healing, but it's up to you. It's like you've got the Devil on one shoulder and you've got the angel on another, and it's up to you which angel you're going to listen to this week. The angel that tells you to move forward with discovering this new potential soulmate, or rediscovering this existing, you know, soulmate, or are you going to allow your doubts and fears and possible toxic patterns and traits to ruin this new connection or this opportunity to reconnect with this person? The choice is entirely yours. It is a soulmate, soul bond connection, 6 of Cups. So whatever you decide to do with it, I got Strength card there, is up to you. That is what I have for you. Collective, your tarot card for the week is the Moon card for the week of March 23rd, 2025. Completely up to you what you want to do with this. Again, I feel like you got a good angel and a bad angel here on your shoulder. Which one you decide to listen to is entirely up to you. That's what I have for you, collective. If you like this message and it resonates with you, or you wish to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I am wishing you light, love, and peace.